Good morning. We are about to go pick up some coffee and head over to the park. We're going to go to the memorial park because we haven't been in ages, and I think Port will love it now that he's a little bit bigger and more confident on the playground, because last time we went he was a lot smaller and he was trying to do all the big kid things, but it was a little bit dangerous. So we'll see how he goes. We've just had Mum in Palmy over the weekend, so we hung out with her this weekend. It was so cute. Her and Porter like just got along like a house on fire. Obviously Porter doesn't see her super often because she doesn't live in Palmerston North where we live. He obviously, like, I show him videos and photos of Mum all the time. She always sends him little videos. So this time when she arrived, instead of being shy for like a little bit, he was immediately just obsessed and best friends with Mum. So that was so cute. He's in the back behind me. I can't see him. What's the matter, honey? Car update. Loving it. We haven't charged it yet. We're waiting to get the battery down to like 20% before we charge it for the first time, and then we'll charge it to about 80%. That's what Hamish has researched is good for everyday charging, like 20 to 80. And then it'll be interesting to see how long 20 to 80 lasts us, just, you know, doing drop-offs and, you know, driving to the office, driving around town, stuff like that. But we are absolutely loving it. It is so comfortable and so roomy, and like Mum got in it, she's obsessed. Like everyone that we've driven around is just obsessed. So yeah, hopefully long term it's a good decision, but so far we just love it. I could really do with the coffee, but yeah, we ran out of beans yesterday. Yeah, we're going to the park. Cool. You in the fire truck. Cool, there are big balls up there. Can you get up there? You might have to climb up. Happy as Larry. You gotta go up here? There he goes.
Go!
Whee!
Yeah. Ready? Whoa.
Woohoo!
Whoa!
He committed to that.
There's more over the other side too.
Good morning. I have not vlogged since we went to the park, I'm pretty sure. So we went away to Papamoa for the weekend, like I mentioned. We got that ready. Porter was so sick. Like, he was so sick. He was so clingy. It was a very rough weekend, to be honest. It was not relaxing whatsoever. I just did not vlog because I didn't even get a moment. Like, it was just really full on. The car was great. We charged it for literally 5 minutes at like a Z, and we were good to go. We had like 100k spare. So the car was amazing to drive in long range. Obviously, if we were traveling further, like to Auckland or something, we'd have to charge it for probably like half an hour or something. But honestly, like, I was pretty impressed. I thought it was going to be like really scary. I thought we are going to have to stop and charge heaps, but the battery's like huge. So it was really good. And the car's still going well, but it's actually just getting a repaint at the moment, because when they sold it to us, there were just some like globs of the pearl, the gold pearl on top. They're like these big globs like this, well, not quite that big, like that, of just like yellow stains where like whoever had done the top coat had, I guess, just globbed it, and it just we were like, we're just paying like this much money for a brand new car, like can you fix it? And it seems dramatic but also like not dramatic, because it's kind of like, I don't want faults, you know, when I'm buying a new car, like give it to me good, you know. So that's good, they're fixing it, no big deal. We've got like a little what are they called? God, I look terrible. Oh, I'm so puffy, please do not mind how puffy I am right now. I'll explain that in a second. They gave us not a rental car, what are they called? Like a courtesy car, so that's good. And this is exactly why we wanted to buy like a brand that was like readily available in our like city, because with our other cars, like that was not even an option. They were just like, no, we can't give you a car. And I was just like, cool. So we had to like find a friend to lend us a car every time we needed anything done. I look like this and sound like this because obviously Hamish and I both caught Porter's cold. He obviously just picked it up from like daycare. I honestly was like so proud of our winter. Like this winter we really did not get sick much at all. I probably seemed like I was sick a lot more because I had friggin' allergies every second day, but that's allergies, I don't count that, okay? But like actual colds and viruses and stuff we dodged a lot this year, and like just like it's just 9-day difference from his first year at daycare. Like it was just so much better this year. But of course, right as spring comes along, we get some kind of like cold that was going around. So I feel like I can't like taste a whole lot right now. Basically my symptom, I need to put up this curtain, like why am I like dodging sliding so bad? So my symptoms, basically it started with like a cough, like a very like phlegmy productive cough, and then it kind of just hurt in my sinuses. So like right now I'm like at the tail end of it, but you can still hear like my sinuses and stuff are just a bit blocked up. Never had a sore throat or anything, it was just like coughing, mucusy, headaches, like sinus headaches. So I just kind of feel like, ugh, like it's not even the worst. Like I could totally film right now, but obviously I'm blowing my nose every 2 seconds, so it's just pointless. So today's like the first day he's going back to daycare, because we just kept him home all last week because he was like getting better, but I still didn't want to send him while he wasn't 100%, you know. So today's his first day back at daycare. It's my first day of like not having a toddler on me. Although actually, like I said, he's been feeling better this weekend. You know how I can tell is because he hasn't been like hanging off me the whole weekend. He's been like laying independently, lets me cook, lets me go to the bathroom alone and stuff like that. Like he's not just like always here. When he's sick, he will not leave me alone, and it's like very mentally draining as well, like trying to be there for him while you're also like not feeling well. So I said to myself today, like, I don't know, I kind of want to do a bit of productive stuff and I kind of want to just relax. So I think this morning I'm going to plant some seeds. It's really shit weather outside, so I'm going to plant them into my filming room, clean up my filming room a little bit and just relax, do some seed planting, and I don't know, maybe I'll play some of like The Sims later. I don't know, I've already done a little bit of work this morning. I just want to relax because I've not had a day or like a moment to myself properly in a while. Even during his naps, like we've just been very busy. This week we had lots of chores to do and cleaning and washing. There was so much washing. So, you know, when you're sick, stuff starts to like build up a little bit. So we actually like got so much done. But yeah, and another job I need to do is really go shopping for Porter, because he needs to get some new like lightweight jumpers and stuff that are in a bigger size. He's outgrowing them. He's got plenty of track pants, but obviously it's warming up, so I just need to get like a couple little bits and pieces. He's fine for t-shirts, so that's good. So I got so busy, so I stopped vlogging the other day because I just ended up doing piss all. I didn't even end up sowing my seeds because it got so dark and rainy and just miserable. I decided it was not a good day to sow seeds because the vibes weren't right. I'm waiting for a nice sunny warm day, but the weather has just been terrible. Anyways, I have a Botox appointment. So I go to Amy for Botox, Amy Carline. I used to go see her at Laser Clinic, but she has her own clinic now and I'm so excited to go see it because it looks so aesthetic, so beautiful. Let's go get some Botox. Got a whole lot of movement happening up here and I have been grinding my teeth like crazy, like clenching, grinding. I need to sort this out before it becomes even more of an issue because my teeth are already like aching at the back. It's so weird how that happens. If you know, you know. I feel like this has started moving now, so you can have a look. Like the. Mm-hmm.
Frown down for me. Raise your brows up.
Definitely can feel that I'm moving a lot more than normal.
You look very glowy.
I've just got like sunscreen on.
Really?
Like tinted moisturiser and sunscreen.
It looks
Because
good.
my skin looks like shit under all this, you'll see.
Oh, really?
Just like from being
pollen?
sick, it's all like, yeah, and that, the hay fever.
Yeah.
It's actually terrible. And I came back from PAPS and I was like immediately like stuffy. Like the next morning I woke up and I was like, oh my god, I feel like I've been hit by a bus. Pretty good lighting in here.
It is quite good.
It was funny because like when I've been putting on my makeup, I could like tell that the forehead was just starting to wear off because you know when it like you get like it just looks looser.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, it doesn't look as like tight and I don't know. I just love like the tight forehead and it's not like creepy, but it's just
And not that real like surprise.
no. It doesn't look like what you think of when you think of like botched Botox. It's just like nice and tight and fresh, and your makeup goes on so smooth and beautiful.
Yes.
The pink skin exposed. Yeah, that's where I noticed like the little lumps and bumps is like above my brows.
Where's your brows?
I do like when
You
you
like
do
a
that.
lifted brow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blood on my
Dots
face.
all over your face.
I hope I booked an okay. Like when I was booking, I was like, I don't know what to click because
I
like,
didn't know this was perfect.
what was that other thing that you offer? The
Profilo.
yeah, what's that?
So that is a bio remodeler. So it stimulates your own collagen and elastin to rebuild.
Yeah,
And it's a hyaluronic acid still, so it gives heaps of hydration.
Yeah.
And like basically cosmetic, like injectable skincare treatment.
because someone was saying that to me, like when I was talking about under eyes, or like, oh, I see people get that, and I was like, I'm sure I saw that on my injectors page, but I don't know what it is.
Sunacos is the under eye one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it like a similar thing?
Yes, it is, but it works on different levels of the collagen. So the more real ones, the collagen 4 and collagen 7, and under the eyes, it gives beautiful results. When I get that here, we'll do that.
Because that's like probably my biggest insecurity, but I don't really want like filler.
Nah,
Because I'm too scared of like it looking very like, that you know, in the wrong lighting you can see it and things.
Relax.
Yeah, because even though I love like Botox and everything, and like a bit of filler in the lips and that, but like I don't want,
It real.
you don't want to like see where it is.
No.
Sure. I feel like I never use, oh my god, cute custom. I never use, I always forget to, but it's like something to do.
I suppose because you've got your camera in your hand.
Yeah,
Sometimes
I'm probably focusing on like holding it still. Like.
Sorry, bitey one there.
Yeah. So do you have another room here?
Yes, I've got a second room through there, but I don't have anyone in it yet.
I'm like, surely you find like a facialist.
Yes, that's exactly.
I want like facials so bad, but I never know where to go, and I feel like you've given me all my recommendations for like what have you recommended me? My cleaner?
Yes.
My hairdresser?
Yeah, so true. You're right.
Always hurts a bit more than the other one, but it makes sense because it's like so tight.
Tight, yeah.
The amount of improvement though.
So
over the
good.
years, yeah. And doing it regularly.
Mm-hmm. It's good that you know as soon as you're starting to clench again.
Mm.
Relax.
I can tell because it like aches.
You're right. Relax. That is so tight.
Mm.
Mine's so true, my muscles like bulging outside of my face.
Do you get real like tender? It's like I can't tell if it's like gum pain or teeth pain at the back, like but where it's like clenching. It's like real like achy when I wake up in the morning because I do it when I sleep.
Yeah.
Thank you. So there we go, that was nice and easy and took about 15 minutes. No fillers this time, I don't get fillers often at all. I got my lip fillers done by her. How long ago was that now? I can't even tell. I couldn't tell you. Probably like, I don't even know, 4 months ago, 5 months ago, I can't remember, but if you go check out my videos, you'll be able to tell. I keep on top of all the Botox, and then next time I get fillers, probably next year sometime, maybe halfway through like next year, I'll obviously vlog that, but I pretty much just do a bit of my lips here and there. I had them in the cheeks years ago one time, and the chin, oh wait, I think Amy did some on my chin like a while back as well. Not much at all, just a little bit, just to like elongate the chin a little bit. For me, Botox is like just amazing. Like I love it. And also just for like actual, like this is like vanity up the top, that's my vanity Botox, and then down here this is my like essential Botox. Like if I had to choose one, I would do masseter Botox because it provides so much relief. It literally changed my life. Like I'm not being dramatic, it has like just saved me from suffering. I'm not even joking. So yeah, I've been going to her, like I used to travel to Auckland to do it, but since having Porter it's just too hard to do that. Yeah, she's like amazing at what she does, and she's always training and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I really trust her, because I get so scared for like, you know, going to a new person and like trying a new person, especially for the masseter area, because like if it's botched, like it can botch your smile and everything, which is scary, but I haven't had any issues. So I definitely trust her. So now I'm just gonna go home, and our cleaner's at our house right now. I need to just do a little bit more work, a bit of tidying up, and then Porter will be home. So just a pretty cruisy afternoon, just getting some work and stuff done. And then for dinner tonight, what have we got for dinner tonight? We've just been eating out of our freezer this week. We didn't do groceries. We're literally just like trying to like, you know, like how stuff in the freezer just starts to like pile up, like the meat and everything. So yeah, we're just trying to like get through that before we go shopping again. We had to go shopping for some like veggies and stuff, but you know, not like a big shop, which is kind of nice. I feel like I've saved money this month, or not month, this week, with how expensive meat is at the groceries. It's just unreal. By the way, what I've got on my skin right now is the Mecca Skin, it's like a tinted moisturizer, SPF 50. I don't know if they still make it, but I love it. And then on my lips is like this K-Beauty lip gloss. I don't even know. If you want to know what it's called, let me know and I'll find the name of it. And then I've got a little bit of my Gimme Brow and the Benefit, like that maroon coloured mascara. Is it the Roller Lash, but like the burgundy maroon colour. Right, time to go. I'm procrastinating. It is Friday and I'm gonna vlog right now because I just feel like I've been up to F all this whole week and I just really need to like get some interesting content for you guys. So I'm going to be productive and do my seeds right now. And the weather's not so bad, although last night it was raining so heavy. If you live in Palmerston North / I don't know if it was out like Fielding Way or Ashurst Way or where it was, but last night we had, and obviously by the time you watch this vlog it was a few nights ago, but we had the most hectic rain. It woke me up. It woke my friend up on the other side of town from me. It sounded like hail, but it wasn't. It was so effing loud. It was kind of scary. Like, you know, like heavy rain's really nice normally. This one was like scary-ish. It was crazy. All I was thinking about was, thank God this wasn't like when I had big tomato plants and stuff like that in the garden, because it would have just like broken everything. I started weeding this section of garden, did a really good job in there. Obviously still heaps to go. And then I've got all these weeds up the top by the fruit trees because I've made Hamish stop like spraying the weeds, but I haven't weeded in so long and they're like literally out of control, so I'll rip them out. I'm just kind of doing it in small batches so I don't get overwhelmed. The strawberry plants have like come back. They're looking good actually. I need to fertilize them. Here's how they're looking. So strawberries. These ones are barely there, but we'll see if they come back or not. These ones are the original ones and they're doing very well, and those are the other original ones, and then these are all from like the offshoots. Some of these ones are doing really good, but yeah, so I need to like rip out all these weeds, and then there's like old lettuces and old spinaches and then old stuff that I need to rip out, but I'm pretty much going to rip some of the stuff out of the pots when I go to replant the pot. Like I'm going to directly sow some beans into here, so I will just like remove the old stuff and remove the weeds, give it a bit of a fertilize. Hopefully it goes well. Silver bee is going strong, and honestly I'm wondering if the chilies are gonna like start regrowing soon, capsicums and stuff, because they look like they did well over winter, because technically they are like, you know, they come back every year, but in New Zealand's climate usually they die in between unless you put them under frost cover and put them indoors or whatever, and I just left them out here, but they look like they're doing okay, I think. And our fruit trees are going mental. We've got heaps of lemons and limes coming, or I've been collecting a lot of lemons actually. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to start sowing some seeds. And look, all these like flowers I planted, they've like spread all into the rocks, but I'm gonna leave some of them there for the bees. I almost said beads. Like my nasturtiums have gone wild. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to clear out, but it's relaxing. Like I did this section here. I need to go through and get rid of some more of the like crap, but it was actually really relaxing doing that, so I don't mind that task now that the weather's starting to get a little bit better. Be a nice job for like when it's a nice afternoon, you know. Stuff's like born to seed recently too. Like this is dill. Look at that. Apparently, is it dill that the bugs really like the flowers of dill? I don't know, but I'll be replanting dill for sure. Dill, basil, mint, chives, rosemary. I love all of those. The mint still survived, of course. That stuff will survive a friggin' zombie apocalypse. It is definitely such a peaceful day today. Bit windy, but the sun is out and the air smells very fresh. Here's my little space. So I'm just going through these seeds and figuring out which ones I need to sow now. Like some of them are a little bit later in the year, like closer to summer. So those will be put to the side. Whereas like these ones here, the chili and the broccoli, say September and November or August to May. So I'll get started on those now. These ones all say September, November. So like I got some cool tomatoes this year. So yellow pear, I think they're like a little cherry tomato that are like a pear shape and they're yellow. Self-explanatory. This one I think is like a green tomato. Mortgage lifter I think is like an heirloom variety, and then indigo gold berries are like purple and yellow cherry tomatoes. So I'm gonna do all of them, and I'm also gonna do extras to gift them to like friends and family. Like I'll grow them into like a decent sized seedling. My nail lady has the most beautiful garden, so she'll already have heaps of tomatoes, but I might offer her like, you know, the cool random varieties too, because it's fun. I don't think she really eats that many tomatoes, but they're always fun to like, you know, pick and give to people as gifts. Like I think it's the best gift ever. I love like making up little like bags of fresh like tomatoes. Like there was one point where like I'd meet up with my friends for lunch and I'd be taking like tomatoes to them in the car park. I was like, I've got some stuff for you, and they were like, what the fuck, this is so random, but they loved it. Got some flowers in there. Check if I can direct sow any of them. Direct sow that, direct sow that. I'm direct sowing like greens basically. I might just like do a couple of silver beets in here. I've got some in the garden obviously, but I might start fresh or like rotate them in. Do I sow these direct? I might wait till after, is it Labor Day they say is when the frosts end, and direct sow those. So anything I'm direct sowing I'm not going to do until, yeah, like later October, is it? I need to check. Basil, I'll probably direct sow. Dill, I've got 2 packs of these indigo gold berries. Whoopsie daisy, so I might even just like offer the seeds to someone who I know. Oh, I've got black cherry tomatoes too. I'm gonna do all of them. I'm also gonna do these ones, which I did last year and they were really good. That's McGregor's cocktail tomatoes. And then the Money Makers by Tui were amazing. I actually have heaps of Tui seeds. Like, that's mainly what I used last year. But I just really like the variety on King's Seeds. I've got so many different, like, you know, just different species. I don't know what the right word is. So I'll definitely make them again. And then I also had success with just like some I got at Bunnings. They were called Money Maker. So the same type as these. And Early Girl. The Early Girls were really good. But this year I'm just gonna plant all my own seeds. I'm not going to get any seedlings, I don't think. Direct sow. Got some cucumber options here as well. Broccoli, chili, cucumber, tomato, 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 tomato. I wonder if any of them will cross-pollinate and make weird tomatoes, because I feel like that happened a little bit in some of mine last year. But this time I've got like all these different colours, so it'll be interesting to see what we get. I don't really care either way. Like, I'm just going to have fun with it. And then we've got some runner beans as well. I saved some seeds from my capsicums last year. I don't know if these are going to grow well because it was from a plant that I bought as like a seedling. So I'm not sure if it was like, you know, like crossbreed or something. I don't know what I'm going to get, but I'm just going to grow it and see. So I've got this box here so that I don't just get soil everywhere. I think in all of these ones I might do tomatoes, and then in the other tray I might do, actually, No, I'm going to do tomatoes in this big one over here. You can kind of see it over there. And then in these smaller ones, I'll do all the other bits and pieces, I think. I have this little like thing I got from a Kat Von D palette back in like 2014 or 2015, I don't even know. And I just like do a little circle like this. And I'll just drop them in. These seeds look really funny. Can you see them? They're like real spiky. I never thought I could grow my own food in a million years. I thought like everything I touched I killed, but it's actually so fun and so good for the soul. Like if you've never tried it, I recommend trying it. Just get one little plant in a pot. Just get like, even if you don't want to grow it from a seed, just go get like a little tomato plant from Bunnings or Mitre 10 or wherever you want to go. Get a tomato growing, like for my first time, I just bought the one from Tui. It's like a tomato tower. Get yourself some soil. It will start growing. Then you're going to get passionate about it. Trust me, you're going to be like, oh my God, it's growing. What the heck? And then you can like start looking into the fertilizers and taking care of it and how to prune it. It's so much fun. Every day I would be out there checking to see if there was anything I could pinch off. It was like an addiction. Instead of picking pimples out of my skin, I was out there picking like branches off my tomato plants that shouldn't be there. It was so much fun. So I store all my seeds in, I don't even know if these are going to grow, but we're going to give it a go. I stored all my seeds in like a scrapbook like container thing from Kmart. I've shown it to you last year. I can show you again if you're interested. It's just got lots of little compartments and everything, and it just keeps them dry. And then I just have them in a cupboard where it's like really dry. It's just like a dark cupboard. I'm just using any like paper and cardboard to write little tags right now. Trying out a new chili this year that's meant to be like mild to medium, because the one I grew last year was so successful. I grew like hundreds of them, but I couldn't eat any of them. They were so hot, and I can handle spice, but holy crap, I don't know what they were. I bought them from, I can't remember, it was like seedlings from like, oh, what's that one that's like stocked at New World and stuff? Yeah, it was mental. These seeds look very similar to my capsicum ones. Just gonna shove them in. So I pretty much just do a few seeds just in case any like fail. Usually most of them pop up, but then I just separate them gently, or I pluck them out if I don't want them. Because I mean, in most seed packets you get so many. This one you get 30, which is still like, yeah, I'm not going to grow 30 chili plants, you know what I mean? There's probably a better way to do it, but because this is my own business, like the hair clips, they're from Exo Beauty, I have so many of them hanging around. So those ones I'm going to direct sow outside. Alright, we've got tasty stem broccoli. These have like a little helmet to put on. I need to water them, but just like that. So this broccoli I'm growing is called Tasty Stems. So it's similar to broccolini. So it grows lots of little stems of broccoli, which is good, because I feel like a whole head of broccoli, like obviously it takes up a bit of room, and we don't eat a whole head of broccoli at one time. I'd rather just be able to go pick up, like cut out of the garden a couple pieces at a time that we want to eat. I am worried though that Louis will eat this out of the garden, because that's what happened when I grew carrots. I'm not even going to bother growing carrots this year. Well, I might do a few, because I do love carrots these days. I love steamed carrots, they're so yummy. But yeah, Louis just like, as you know, if you've seen the vlogs, just dug them all up all the time. So you get 50 seeds in this packet. I might do 4, and I can always sow more in a few weeks as well. These ones are tiny, like the seeds, I don't know if you'll be able to see. They are so little. They look like the end of like a ballpoint pen. So I'm just gonna slowly, you can get little like seed pourers. I'm just gonna very carefully pour in a couple in each hole. That wasn't very careful. I did like 6 in that one. Let's see if I can pick any out. Honestly, I'm just not even gonna bother wasting my time. They're so, so tight. Ah! Fuck. I also like these tweezers in the garden. They're from Kiss, the lash brand. They're like curved tweezer. Oh, I might have done those ones too deep. It says fine seeds no deeper than twice their diameter. Whoops, whatever. I did these ones last year. They were really good. I might do these two this year. So Tui Cucumber Telegraph, and then the King Seeds Medicai F1 Cucumber. I don't know. Don't even ask. I did a gherkin variety last year too, which was really yum. Never pickled them though. I just literally ate them normal. I think they cross-pollinated with these ones, and they just made some weird, like, I don't know. They were really yum though, and they didn't make me feel sick, because cucumber usually makes me feel so sick. Jesus. So you get 10 seeds with these chewy ones, which is probably almost all of what I just put in there. Whoops. I may as well just plant some extra ones for friends. Once they've kind of touched the soil, I try not to take them back out really, because they've like, you know, got moisture on them. That's them done. These ones you get 30 seeds as well. Seeds are very, very cheap, mind you. Like I spent like $30 on that package I showed you earlier. And if all of them grow, I just split them up and put them in their own little tray. That's what I did last year and it worked fine. Like I don't even think I killed any. I don't even know if I need to grow cocktail tomatoes this year actually, because like of all those other varieties, like I've got all the like mini ones, but then you know what, may as well. And hopefully they still grow well being last year's seeds. They should do, right? We'll soon find out. Amazing. Okay, so that'll do for now, unless I want to start some flowers. These seeds are so weird, look. Flower seeds. And these poppy peony formula mix. So it's a poppy that looks like a peony kind of. Poppy seeds are super tiny. So most other stuff I'm probably gonna direct sow or start later on. Yay! Okay, I feel like I've accomplished something today now. So in here we have a shite ton of tomatoes. I've actually got 3 more of these cases, so if I want to do some more seeds I can, but that's kind of why I'm starting early, so I can do them in waves as well. Like if I, you know, have success with something, I've still got heaps of time to do some more. So we've got the yellow, what are they called? Yellow pears, mortgage lifter, the weird like heirloom variety, indigo gold, which is a cherry, the black cherry, and a moneymaker. Then in here we've got like the flowers and the cocktail tomato, just the regular like red cocktail tomato. And then in here we have broccoli and cucumber. And then in here we have chilies, capsicums, and silver beets. So to water my seedlings, I just go in like once a day or so. And by the way, don't listen to me as if I'm like friggin' god of gardening, because as we all know, I'm a learner still. Like I've only had 1 year. I'd say it was a big success. Most of my stuff grew. My passion fruits didn't though. Well, I didn't really put love into them. My friend, I gifted her a passion fruit seedling and hers was fine. So it's probably me. What else did I fail with? I feel like my dill just kept going to seed, but we still ate a lot of it. And that's probably more because it was like so hot. Anyways, when I water my seedlings, like or seeds like this once a day, I use this like misting one. Like I'll just show you. See how it comes out? I have no idea where I got this. I got it years ago before I even started gardening. But I just find this good because when I spray it, 1 second, it doesn't, why is there like my hair in here? How did that even get in there? It doesn't disrupt the soil. Whereas if I use like a lot of other sprayers, like the force of the spray kind of moves the seeds and moves the soil a bit. So I just give it a good go like that. I just make sure like if it's a super sunny day, I will like come back in and like keep the soil a bit more damp, or if it's super shaded and there's not a lot of sun, I just make sure I don't water too much so that the soil gets like too wet. Do you know what I mean? Like I kind of just make sure that the soil always looks moist but not like over the top. Like currently that looks quite dry because that's straight out of the bag, so I just give it like a decent water like that. Also helps to create like a little bit of humidity in these, which I find like, I mean, I don't really know if it's for sure, but like last year it seemed to like do a really good job at like helping the seeds stay at a nice temperature. So obviously most seeds need like a bit of heat to germinate. So there we go. I get all these like container things from I think Bunnings mostly. Mitre 10, Bunnings, just whatever. You can buy them online. The warehouse has a lot. Alright, it's been 3 days. I haven't really vlogged, sorry. Not much action here. Bit of action here on the broccoli. You can see them there. Looks like there's 2 or 3 seeds sprouting in one spot. Nothing. We've had some warm days, but it's not warm, so I'm not too sure how this is going to go. I probably needed some like of those warming, you know, the thing like the mats you put underneath. And over here nothing yet. It's been super stormy. This weekend we've just been hanging out with Porter really. We went out for dinner on Saturday night, which was nice. Hamish's mum came and looked after Paul. Don't mind the appearance, I need to have a shower. Yeah, we just did like groceries, washing, like just a very chill weekend. Wasn't much to show. Sorry, I just had to go put Port in the car. Today's plan is to get this vlog up because I haven't got a vlog up in a little bit. Well, I don't know if this is going to be one vlog or two vlogs. I don't know how much footage I have. Either way, I haven't had a vlog up because of doing travel and all of that. So I need to put up a vlog and I need to prep for a sponsorship I'm doing this week, and what else? Film a beauty video, but I probably won't get all of that done in one day. I'm really hoping that the weather improves because it's really miserable outside and I really want to get out in the garden and do some more weeding. Probably still could if it doesn't rain. Anyway, do you love all of my brushes just like annihilated on the ground? I need to clean this room again. I feel like I'm cleaning it constantly. I make such a mess when I'm filming. It's not like dirty, it's just like stuff everywhere, do you know what I mean? Maybe I can do a bit of that later too. We'll see how we go. I'll end this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Yeah, sorry for the semi break, but should be back into regular now that I've got everything under control. Alright, bye.